Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Syafiqah binti Zairi. My number matric is D2010897. I am student from Diploma Hotel Management in College University Islam Melaka. Today, I want to talk about my individual assignment for subject Hotel Event Management. I will start with the first explanation of outline the foundation and history of event management. First, the earliest events and gatherings promoted peace and friendship between tribes and clans. You will have to stop in a time machine and travel back to Ptolemaic dynasty and the world of Cleopatra and Mark Antony. She hosted fancy over-the-top meetings in pursuit of travel. Cleopatra entered one meeting by drifting down the Nile River on a boat filled with candles and perfume in order to impress Mark Antony. Cleopatra events would not have seemed possible without her servant and free labor. Communication was very limited. Messages were hand-delivered and it could take weeks if not months to deliver them. Second, elaborate events and parties continue with the medieval French royalty. Rich aristocratic women were in charge of event management. The most notable was Madame Pompadour, the mistress to King Louis of France, and Marie Antoinette. Parties were damned with costume and popular musicians of the day. Marie Antoinette, infamous through historical records of other reasons, also had considerable talents as an event planner of sorts, hosting her own lavish parties before her untimely death. The influence on today's product offerings. Then versus now. First, registration. Then, prior to the 1990s and 2000, event organizers had to use handwritten registration process and all documents were physical mail. It could take days to reach the proper place and it was easy for documents to become lost. Now, documents can be emailed or upload to a Dropbox instantly and registration forms can be filled out online. Second, locating. Then, before the internet, attendants had to pull out a physical map to find the location of an event, which may have been difficult and stressful. Now, one simply needs to type an address into Google Maps to receive turn-by-turn direction and even obtain a new route if they get lost or make a wrong turn. Third, attendance. Then, do you want to know who's attending an event? You once had to place a telephone call up to your friends or ask them in person. Now, through social media and event organization website, attendants can see virtually who is interested in or attending an event. Next, I will describe the scope, characteristics, and diversity of tourism, hospitality, and event industries and how they interplay. First is scope. That is the scope of tourism and hospitality. Lodging. The term lodging describes a wide range of accommodation types which provide shelter or a place to stay overnight. It is used to describe location away from home and the quality of the place can vary from a small island hut or a tent to a 5-star all-inclusive resort. For example, hotels and motels, meetings, convention and exposition. Food service. Food service or catering industry defines those business, institutions, and companies responsible for any meal prepared outside the home. This industry include restaurants, school and hospitality cafeterias, catering operation, and many other formats. Travel. The travel includes a broad range of companies, tour operators, travel consolidators, tourist boards, airlines, cruise lines, railroads, private transportation, recreation. Recreation can be defined as the pursuit of leisure activities during one's spare time and can include vastly different activities such as attraction, gaming, park, sport and rock climbing. Defining recreation as it pertains to tourism, however, is more challenging. Next, characteristic. Hospitality industry has many characteristics such as intangible and perishable. First is intangible. Intangible in hospitality mean cannot see and touch but can feel. In addition, sales or service owned by the person but it cannot be opened from the service providers to service consumer. Sole proprietorship provide service can be entrusted to the service provider. You must generate and provide service in the different requirements of the authorized service consumer. Second, perishable. Perishable in hospitality mean one lasts long and one experience the same experience. When this service has been fully rendered to the requesting service, consumer irreversibly disappear because it has been consumed by service consumer. For example, service resources, allocation processor and system to provide service within certain period. Diversity of tourism and hospitality. Workplace diversity in the hospitality and tourism industry is enhanced through vision that promote equal employment opportunity to cater for the different nationalities in the market. The industry gets to appreciate the world's social-cultural and economic difference through the requirements of people of diverse backgrounds. As such, businesses in this industry need to establish organizational policies that not only discourage discrimination but also encourage intercultural activity such as cultural educational programs and forums. Businesses also should improve organizational structure that comprise of people from different regions and race and spread care appointments to qualified staff from across the board. Next, the characteristic needed to be an effective event planner or manager. The good news is that many of the skills needed by event planners have already been gained by delivering live events, so this can be easily transferred across to help deliver a virtual production. However, there are a number of other key traits and skills that will also help in running successful virtual events. Skill for running successful virtual events is number 1, great communication skill. Communications happen in a variety of forms for all of us across a typical day, and in almost every form of communication you can think of speaking and listening, reading and writing, presenting, signing and signaling, and your abilities in these areas can have a significant bearing on success in event management. In events, it's not just about communicating information from person to person. It's also the ability to present and communicate ideas. Number 2, being a people person and team player. Running naturally alongside communication is the ability to engage with others effectively, which includes being approachable and able to work productively in teams. Such people skills are recognized as being important at any level of expertise or position in the pack. Events managers need to be a leader and team players. Key personal traits which underpin this umbrella of communications, teamwork and networking include passion and respect. In turn, showing respect by waiting patiently for agreed deadlines and action or drawing punctual and timely with your own response and action. Show that you respect others' time. Number 3, willingness, flexibilities, and a positive attitude. Attitude is a state of mind which can make or break you as an event manager. You have to be flexible and adaptable. There is no room for single-mindedness. This adaptability doesn't just apply to the many things an event manager can find themselves being asked to do on a daily basis. It also applies to the new methods and innovation which continue to flow into this fast-moving industry. The factors that affecting event industry, especially in current situation with the risk of COVID-19 pandemic. Event management is defined as a well-planned and organized occasion with the view of meeting or achieving specific objective for the benefit of person, group of people, or an organization. The professionals in this business are known as event planners, and event can be a celebration like festivals, weddings, birthday, and anniversaries. Education like conference and graduation. Promotion like product launch, fashion show, and conventions. COVID-19 has erupted the global markets and various industries drastically. Though innovative minds and leaders of respective fields are struggling and bringing new ways to survive in these conditions, but still the tourism and hospitality industries are still suffering the most. The threat of disease has hammered in minds of the people, and the policies of travel, entertain, and organized events by certain countries are leading a major setback and edge to recession for such as interlinked industries. In 2020, COVID-19 will also affect festive days such as Idul Fitri, Chinese New Year, and Deepavali. Among the effects is that people who work away from home cannot return on the day of the festival and can together with other family members. This is because it is not allowed to cross the country. During the transmission of this coronavirus, the government has imposed cross-border sanctions to prevent the widespread transmission of the virus. This restriction results in tourists not being able to travel and not being able to attend certain events. According to the new norm of Standard Operating Procedure (SOP), social distancing should be emphasized, and at certain events also cannot attend with many people.
Thank you and stay safe, guys.